Well, it's another day, another minute, another life, another attorney. Shannon, welcome to the Brad and Squeeze Show. I don't even have to introduce Brad.
How are you, Squeeze?
I am wonderful.
Yes, you are wonderful.
I am wonderful.
Yes.
After last night's Tish storm,
Yes.
I am.
You can say it. It's been said across the whole.
Yeah, but the FCC regulates it.
No,
first.
they said it.
Yeah, they said it on CNN, which is a cable network.
It's okay. Yeah.
You can't say it on an FCC regulated radio station.
Yes, you can. Donald Trump said.
Oh, you go ahead and say it.
I'll say it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm repeating what Donald Trump said.
Yeah, but you can't say it on FCC radio.
Yes, you can. Donald Trump said that Haiti and some of the African countries, why would we want those, what I want to use the exact quote, shits, right? Countries here. Shithole countries here. You're allowed to say it because it's news.
No, you're not.
You are.
I'm telling you.
So,
And no one should say it.
and nobody should say it.
No one should
but
say
it was said.
including the president of
Yes.
the United
it's
States.
allowed to. You're allowed to say it on a cable network. You're not allowed
All
to say
right,
it.
well, that's not the debate we're having here right now, Squeeze. So Anderson Cooper, whether we're allowed to say it or not, it was said it was disgusting, it was horrible.
Right.
Okay, it's disgraceful, it's disrespectful
And that
to
we
human
all agree.
beings. And I myself was disgusted that this man was the president of the United States, and I have no problem saying it because he said it. I'm repeating what he said, and it's disgusting. As a matter of fact, probably the best response that I saw, was from Anderson Cooper. And I think we have a little bit of a tape. We can only run a few seconds of it. But Anderson Cooper, before we run the tape, Anderson Cooper said that he had taught, and he's the CNN person on CNN. He said he taught math in high school. He was taught math in high school by a Haitian immigrant who returned to the country of Haiti and was assassinated while running for president. He spent a lot of time, Anderson Cooper, in Haiti as a young reporter in the 1990s. He spent more than a month there while the earthquake struck, and he returned many times for work and vacation. He has said Haiti is a collection of rich people and poor people, which is true, well-educated people and people not good, and people some not bad, and some people not good, and some people good, and some people not bad. Just like America's a collection of good and bad people, and Norway, guess what, is a collection of good and bad people, but all strong people nevertheless. And what he said is you can't be strong from a place where the government abandons its people. The problem with Haiti is it has a government problem, if anything. And the opportunity is not there, and they've been punished by Mother Nature more than any place deserves ever to be punished. Actually, today marks the 8th anniversary of a 7.1 magnitude earthquake that killed over 300,000 Haitians. We don't know the exact number because people were literally buried under rubble. More than 1.5 million people 8 years ago today were left homeless and displaced by this earthquake. And the people of Haiti, they were rescuing people with their bare hands, not with help from the government, but on their own, banding together to help others, literally picking up rubble and bricks and mud and construction debris piece by piece. And what Anderson Cooper said, I've never actually been to Haiti. Shannon is from Haiti. Squeeze is from Jamaica. He said, when you go to Haiti, Haitians always shake your hand. I'm quoting Anderson Cooper. Haitians always shake your hand. They look in your eye and they stand tall. As the President of the United States said, what he said about Haiti yesterday, that Anderson Cooper, and of course all of us here at the Brad and Squeeze Show, and probably most decent Americans, or all decent Americans, or all decent people around the world, that we stand with them and send them our love. And I don't think we need to run the tape because I basically said what he said. My only other response that I saw, which was the best response that I saw on a tweet from what Donald Trump said, was the former president of Mexico, Vicente Fox. In a tweet, he wrote, "At real Donald Trump, Your mouth is the foulest shithole in the world. America's greatness is built on diversity, or have you forgotten your immigrant background, Donald? And that basically sums it up. So this morning, we're going to be joined by a family who the father and the husband is about to be deported back to Haiti for a crime he committed or found guilty in the 1980s, and since then has been what, by all accounts, a model citizen. We're going to get into that in a second. Just to repeat what happened this morning, Donald Trump now says that he didn't say those words, although 20 people claim he did. And it's right out of the Donald Trump playbook to deny that he said things, just like he denied touching women, because as soon as you admit it, then it becomes the truth. But if you deny it, then you muddy the waters, and maybe he did say it, maybe he didn't say it. But 20 people heard him say it. I have no doubt he said it. It was not denied by the White House press staff yesterday. It was only denied by Donald Trump at 4 a.m. on a tweet this morning. And the Daily News, there's the front page of the Daily News, Squeeze. Apparently the Daily News does not believe him either. They took our idea of the we had his hair on a pumpkin, but now they're putting it on a poop emoji. So there you have it. So I don't know if you have any thoughts, Shannon, Squeeze, other than FCC thoughts.
I'm just worried about getting fined. That's all.
All right. What else? Any other thoughts, Squeeze?
On a serious note, though, after watching the news all night last night, I literally fell asleep watching CNN. Don Lemon also had a solid piece to say about Donald Trump stopping short of telling him to go F himself.
What did he say? I didn't see
basically, pretty much what Anderson Cooper said.
Right.
And they're all just completely appalled that the President of the United States happens to be using certain language to everyone, to the people, because whatever comes out of the mouth as a president is going to go out to the people. And we all knew this, but pretty much what he said yesterday, he's saying, I am a racist, and there's nothing that any of you can do about it.
I mean,
That's what he's saying. I mean, when you say, why do we need more of Haiti, when you say, why don't we bring people from Norway instead of Haiti and Africa and El Salvador and stuff? That's a straight up racist, biased comment.
Yeah, because he's saying we want people who look white.
Precisely.
We don't want people of color.
and
lumps every person of color as the word he used.
Right, exactly.
I mean, it's perturbing on so many different levels. I mean, you have children who are watching the news and basically hearing this and
Thank
now
you.
thinking, I mean, I had to make sure that my husband turned off the TV last night because I didn't want my children to hear that. And they're going to go to school and basically hear these things also because you have older students who are basically watching the news and bringing this in. It is not what America is based on. America is based on values, great values. It's based on diversity. You have almost everyone comes from an immigrant background. And just like, Brad was saying, hey, he forgets he has an immigrant background.
Shannon, you brought up the fact about the children. Can you imagine what's happening in a lot of these schools now?
Of course.
Racism is just going to grow in these schools right now.
Because children are affected. They
Very much
see
so.
what adults do. Mm-hmm. Okay, children see adults drink, they drink.
Right.
Children see adults smoke in the movies, they smoke.
Yeah.
Children say it's okay to say racist comments. The President of the United States says it. It's in our normal, everyday discourse. Mm-hmm. You learn from what you see and watch.
And to use profanity when you're expressing a thought, I mean, it just goes to show the low intellect that actually exists. Speak in a way, if there's something that you need to say, if there's a logic behind your reasoning, just express it. Don't use profanity. Then you're sitting up here, now it's the children. It's a vulnerable population. Listen, as a Haitian American, you can say what you know, but I know my worth. I know what I've contributed. I know that my father proudly served in the United States Army. I know that my brother's here. So no matter what Donald Trump says, I'm not impacted about because I know my worth. It's the children. It's the children you have to be concerned about.
And you're a mother
of course.
of Haitian, and your husband is
And
also
is Haitian
as well. Now your children are very little, so you shield them from this. But what do you say? Have you thought about what if your children were 10, 12, 14, 16 years old?
This morning I woke up.
What would you say? I don't even know.
I woke up this morning and basically I told them, I was like, always remember you come from strong people, because I expect them to hear this in school. It's just the reality of the situation. I expect them to hear it in school. So I told them, you come from a strong people. Your mommy, your daddy, your grandparents, we all work hard. We earn the right. So just for them to know, so they have that pride in them, it's my job to instill that in them. But unfortunately, the president is not really basically enforcing those values in this country, and that's what's sad.
The other thing also is that he's dividing the country by saying that.
Of course.
In a huge way.
Of course he is.
That's exactly how he won the election in my opinion.
That's his playbook.
But now he's building up that mass.
Right.
Which it's just hate. It's just straight up hate that he's spewing out. And what can be done about it?
And it's really for his own selfish purposes. Mm-hmm. It's not to help America.
No.
It's not making America great by pitting one against the other, by saying that your racial differences make you something less than American or less worthy to be in America. That doesn't make America great. What makes America great is embracing everything that we have in common, which is 99.999% human beings are all common together. I say it all the time. We have 10 fingers, a nose, mouths, the same brains.
We all breathe the same
color. we all breathe the same air. We all eat similar foods or different foods, and we all have feet and knees and elbows and thought processes. And you know what? We all have feelings, and we all feel the same. We all cry. We all laugh, and it's very, very hurtful when somebody says that about one person over another. And I don't know what the purpose is to make. It certainly doesn't make America great. It certainly doesn't make people feel great to be an American. It's embarrassing. It's an embarrassment. Not only am I embarrassed as an American, I'm angry as an American that our leader would say something like this.
And that's where basically I feel that so many people need to basically call their representatives, call their congressional representative, their senators, and let them know that this is unacceptable. This is unreal. You cannot allow this type of behavior any longer. And that's what frustrates me. That's what we should do as people, to basically say that this is not acceptable.
And I think a lot of congressmen, I don't know at what point, I would say privately, even the Republicans have to be embarrassed about this. At some point, our elected officials have to stand up and say this is not right. I'm waiting for the day when the people who work in the White House resign and say, I can't work for a man like this anymore. Where are those resignations from somebody who is head up in the White House, whether it's a cabinet minister or one of his advisors, to say what Donald Trump stands for, I don't stand for as an American? Mm-hmm. When is that going to happen? Because I know for a fact that there's many people who work there who got to be saying to themselves, this is disgusting, and keep quiet.
As I was telling you before the show started this morning, that on CNN, they were discussing the possibility of the fact that he does have a mental problem. After what he said, but we also need to think about, yesterday he also said that he has a good relationship with the North Korean president, Kim Jong-un.
I don't know about that.
He said it.
Can I tell you something? 48 hours.
He tweeted that he has a good relationship with him.
What about
this guy is crazy?
What about the Dreamers? Okay, the Dreamers their heads are spinning right now.
Yes.
Okay, 48 hours ago he said, I'll sign anything. They bring him something, and he said, and he calls everybody a racist.
But that's what.
He calls everybody racial epithets.
It goes to squeeze his point. Like, he's inconsistent, and you don't know what to believe.
That's right. You don't know on a day-by-day basis.
He changes every day.
Okay, he's not making America great. What he's doing is making America really anxious and angry. And he's making America
he's just not fit to be president. That's what I'm saying.
Like something that we are not. We are a welcoming people. And every time people come into contact with immigrants, we've seen it all the time. Remember when we had that, the director from Maine Girls, They brought people together, and what they realized is they have so much more in common than they have not in common. People have to embrace our commonality, and I don't know what else to say.